Many of you may find today's topic upsetting, and to be honest, I'm angry even having to make this video. Now that Labour has gained power, we're seeing cuts across every department, with the reduction of the winter fuel allowance for the elderly being one of the most shocking developments. But that's not all. We've also got updates on the ongoing situation with migrants staying in taxpayer-funded hotels due to the asylum backlog. The UK is currently spending £4.2 million per day to accommodate 30,000 migrants across 250 hotels. We'll dive into this in more detail in today's video, along with other updates from across the country. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our fast-growing community. Migrants may continue to reside in these taxpayer-funded hotels for up to 3 more years due to the massive asylum backlog. Despite Labour's promises to bring order to the system, it's clear that resolving the issue will take much longer than anticipated. Originally, officials in the Home Office expected to close the final hotel within a year, but according to a Whitehall source, it could take 3 times as long to clear the backlog. The situation is even worse than initially thought. Keir Starmer promised during the general election campaign that if Labour were to win, they would handle the backlog. However, as things stand, there are around 87,000 asylum cases pending a decision, with another 25,000 migrants waiting for appeal results or removal from the country. The backlog has been worsened by declining productivity in the Home Office, where the number of decisions made per month dropped significantly, from 14,000 in April to just under 3,000 in June. Labour inherited a deeply flawed immigration system, with more than £700 million spent on the Rwanda scheme and other failed policies. They are now working to clear the backlog left by the previous Conservative government, but it's proving to be a long and difficult process. Let me know what you think about this situation in the comments below. In other news, Labour's immigration policies have come under fire, with Shadow Home Secretary James Cleverly expressing frustration over how Labour has handled the issue. He highlighted how the number of asylum seekers crossing the Channel in small boats has surged since Labour took office, with 11,000 people smuggled into the country this year alone. Cleverly argued that Labour's focus on election-winning slogans rather than actionable policies has allowed the situation to spiral out of control, resulting in more dangerous crossings and tragic deaths. Switching to another serious topic, an ex-fireman, Robert Stevenson, has been jailed for soliciting explicit images from minors online. Stevenson used social media to contact young girls, paying them to send inappropriate photos and videos. His behavior was exposed when law enforcement discovered multiple payments made to minors through his bank account. Stevenson has been found guilty of several charges, including causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity. He has now been sentenced and placed on the sex offenders register. Detective Sergeant Sophie Draycott, who led the investigation, said it was a long and difficult case, but she was pleased that Stevenson had been brought to justice. She also commended the bravery of the victims who came forward and helped ensure Stevenson was held accountable for his actions. With social media being such a prominent part of our lives today, I urge all parents to be vigilant about who their children are interacting with online. Make sure they know not to send any inappropriate images, and if they receive any, they should tell an adult immediately. What are your thoughts on the stories we've covered today? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on British news and politics. Thank you for watching and take care.